Hey guys, this is Issues with Taddy One Skip. I am Taddy One Skip, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you as always for allowing me to be part of your day, for giving me that space, that little space of time that I hope either makes you smile, makes you think, whatever you expect it to do. I hope it does that and then surprises you with something more. Guys, thank you so much. There's over 10,000 of you, and I'm only one, so I am so grateful, so proud to be part of this community. I go into the comments. I love when you guys talk to each other, celebrate each other, are there for each other. What a community we have. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, that's a perfect segue. Okay, so Cinema Shogun, we like him. I see that we have, because, YouTube tells me what you guys watch, so Cinema Shogun, and I've mentioned him before. I'm a subscriber of his. He is on the, for those that don't know, he covers topical things and geared with entertainment. So he's been following Gypsy Rose a little bit, has a lot to say, has things to say about Britney Spears. And, anyway, he's a good guy. And he has his opinions about stuff, and he's really good about the way he puts it out there. He's very interesting. Anyway, guys, and entertaining as well. He's just in your face, honest, and that's perfect for me. Guys, so he, was he put together this video of how unlikable Gypsy Rose is, and how actually in the jail, her cellmates who are out now are actually speaking on her. And something that I thought was very truthful, and I didn't think about this because I just didn't, with everything Gypsy says, everything's a lie. So there's stuff that I tune out because but even the cellmate had said, you know how Gypsy was saying that she had so much money, people were sending her so much money, she'd get so much commissary. Well, you can only have so much commissary that you use because they're afraid. You're not allowed to gamble it. You're not supposed to give it away. It's supposed to be your commissary and only your commissary. You're only supposed to have so much of it, because otherwise you could be bullying people from their commissary, and that's a good way to get you in trouble. So you're only allotted so much. I'm not saying she can't have so much money on the books. I don't think they could do anything about that. They couldn't do anything about that. I believe in Virginia, back in the day in the 90s, but that's telling my age, but you guys know. So anyway, I'm not sure. Again, Gypsy just doesn't tell the truth. Anyway, and the inmates were just saying how poor she was and how she actually hung out. Her friends in the jail allegedly were the worst of the worst inmates, the ones that the inmates stayed away from. So they were chomos. You guys need to look that up. People that mess with youngins. That's what, yeah. So Gypsy kind of hung out with them because nobody really liked her. The voice that is heard by us isn't the voice that the girl heard in jail or prison. You know what I'm saying? Gypsy's fake, phony, everything we know. However, let's see because remember, I was hopeful for this. Nina was on TMZ, and she was on for a good period of time. Good for you, Nina. She has exposed Gypsy Rose. So that crack in the facade has begun when it comes to Hollywood. So now, publicly, nationally, those people can see that there's a little crack if they want to see it. Nina showed it to them so that they could now look at that picture again. And I gotta tell you, Nina, kudos again. She did talk about, it was really good because she talked about Ken hitting her up and Gypsy being upset with that. and that was entertaining and stuff, but to expose Gypsy allegedly for what we all believe and I think would bet our hard-earned money on, kudos to you. So happy about that. So guys, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm putting a video out about Hollywood and them more or less making money off of bad behavior, and I wonder if this is going to change it at all. You know, if it's going to change the geography, or what's the other word I'm looking for? The demographic of what Hollywood is. You know, you would think Hollywood is trying to get itself clean after the Harvey Weinstein debacle and horrific behavior. And, you know, so why are you putting that on your roster? Why is Gypsy Rose on your roster? Why are people like that on your roster? You know, I just did something about 90 Day Fiancé, and one of the very worst and classless and horrible, bad behaved show castmate who's basically kicked off of 90 Day Fiancé, and yet Drew Barrymore celebrated on her show, brought her on. So I'm so glad that, I don't know, is the moral code now the internet and certain content creators? Are certain content creators going to be the moral code for Hollywood? Because it seems like Hollywood is dropping the ball here. And it seems like a lot of us don't like it. We don't like that Gypsy Rose is being celebrated and being treated like a role model, and nobody is holding her up to what she said about advocacy. Where is the advocacy? All we see is bad behavior and somebody profiting from bad behavior. And how responsible is that? How responsible is that? Guys, what do you think about all this? You know, entertainment is entertainment. But what do you think about all this? You know, have we gone too far? Are we celebrating? I think we are, and I've asked this before, but it seems like it's even more and more and more. Like, even, you know, what's going on where we don't, it doesn't matter if we say something's a true story, like baby reindeer or not. Let me say it, baby reindeer, right? I say it like Dracula. It doesn't matter. And if it's not a true story, and then we pay the stock, the STALKER, it doesn't matter if we have to pay them, because Hollywood, it just doesn't seem to have any kind of moral code anymore. There's no undercurrent of morality, of doing things right. It seems it seems like they're so desperate that they're jumping on the same train that's going to wreck, and they want us to go for a ride. Guys, what do you think? This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Come on over to our side of the fence. Half of you aren't subscribed, but you're sitting there uncomfortable. Come on over here. We promise not to bite. Well, I can't guarantee it. Guys, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thanks, guys.